What's going on, guys? In this video, I'm going to be talking about how to properly break your water fast. Now, recently I finished my first ever 10-day water fast, so if you guys want to support me, go check out that video of my results. I'll have a link in the description for that video. I'll also have links in the description for my daily recaps where I talk about how I was feeling, things I noticed, and just like I said, a daily recap. So definitely check those out. And let's talk water fast. Okay, so when you break your water fast, think of what you've been having for this whole time, no matter how long your fast was, just water. So normally when you break your water fast, you want to break it on something that isn't going to be harsh on your stomach for digestion. So a lot of times you'll see in these videos people break it on watermelon. That's what I broke mine on. I'll also have a link in the description for me breaking my water fast. But yeah, you want to break it with something that is easy to digest. So watermelon is a good example because even though it is a solid and it's a solid food, it's also just full of water. It's the same way if you think about like eating a ice cube. It's a solid, but you let it sit, it's going to turn into water. Not that watermelon is going to turn into like watermelon juice or anything, but you guys get my point. It's full of water and it's easy for your body to digest because it's used to just having water in your stomach for over this time of the fast. So now it's having something that's mostly water. Things like smoothies and just easy to like digest, like I said. So if it's something like lettuce that has lots of water and stuff in it and it isn't hard to digest, that's what you guys want to break your fast on. Now this isn't only for when you break your fast. A little story about what happened with my water fast is I broke the fast. I had watermelon and very little mint ice cream, like a little small cup of it, just because I thought it would be soothing. It's something I like, and I didn't think it would affect me. And this is where it all went wrong, really. After the first day of breaking it, and the next day, I felt really, really good. I felt, okay, none of the food affected me. The ice cream didn't have any effect on me. Watermelon, no effect on me. And I thought I was good after a day. And I started going back to eating foods that would be considered harder to digest. Things like bread and pastas and stuff like that. Things for carbs, not necessarily that I'm trying to like put on mass or anything from getting off of this, but I just wanted to eat something. I hadn't eaten for 10 days and it was kind of like I wanted to, I was craving it. And so I started eating and I went on a road trip a couple days later. Actually it was like the next day or whatever, and it hit me. All that food I had been trying to eat or whatever, it came back to bite me and I was feeling awful. I have never felt worse from eating than I have from breaking this fast. So something to keep in mind is go through and don't just break your fast for the first time. Stay with easy to eat foods for at least 5 days to a week. So you want to start off, like I said, eat some watermelon, eat some foods that have lots of water in them. Then from there, go to things like I said, that becomes a little more tough. So something like soup, smoothies, things like that, and then you can slowly work your way into eating fruits. You definitely want to avoid, though, acidic fruits for at least the first 3 or 4 days. Anything acidic can really mess with your insides because they're like fresh, they're clean from all the toxins and everything else leaving your body. So they're very raw, I guess that's the right word for it. So you don't want to have anything acidic, and like I said, you don't want to have anything hard to digest. So that's what I suggest for breaking your fast. Anything with lots of water in it, liquids, soups, stuff like that. And wait, depending on how long your fast actually is. If it's like a 3-day fast, you don't have to necessarily wait a week. You can wait maybe 3 days just eating easy to digest things. If it's longer, you definitely want a longer period of time for your body to recover, and definitely if you're trying to keep weight off and everything like that, definitely stick with healthier options. Don't go and jump into other things. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you give it a big thumbs up, subscribe to my channel for more videos like this, share it with your friends, comment any question you guys have. I'm always answering comments, whether the video's new, old, whatever. I try to answer as many as I possibly can, and I'll see you guys in the next video.